Hello, my name is David Carmer. I'm an adjunct professor for University Experience 165 at West Kentucky University. Today we're going to go over a few things that will hopefully help you in your college experience. When you come to college, the university has certain codes, guidelines, and things that they understand amongst the students and the faculty. As incoming freshmen, we're kind of expecting you, or returning students, we're kind of expecting you to just know these things. What I hope to do today is introduce you to some things that can give you a basis or the groundwork that you need to add upon and enrich your time here at WKU, or if you go to another university, be able to use these skills at another university. So what we're going to do today is you're going to need to print out a couple of things. The first thing we're going to need to print out is 2 pages off the catalog and 1 page that is a degree program. So I'm going to show you how you get there, and then once we get there I need you to print those off and come back and watch the rest of the video. You're going to go to the home page of West Kentucky University, which is www.wku.edu. Simply click on the site index, click on R, and then Office of the Registrar. At the Office of the Registrar, you're going to click here on Registration Guide, and then fall of 2009, or if you watch this later, past this date, whatever is coming up. When you get there, currently the general education requirements is on page 12 and 13. That's the only 2 pages you need to print off. I don't need the rest of the, you don't need the rest of the pages for this project. So if you'll come back to this page, then you go here to search, on this over here, not Ask Big Red, but search, and type in degree program, and enter. Here you'll see a PDF file, unofficial student worksheet. Click on that, please, and you pull that up. If you would, just print both those items off and come back and watch the video. Alright, I hope now you printed those off, and what we're going to do is start with page 12 here, the general education requirements. As we go through this, I want you to notice this section right here. When we get done with this exercise, it is my hope, and if you're in my class, your requirement to go back and fill this out and turn this into me. Done for 2 reasons. 1, to see if you understand this so I can grade you on the attempt, and 2, to see if you understand it so you know what's going on. This is not something that you have to have set in stone. This is where you are currently. You're trying to see if you just have the basis down. Alright, on page 12 here, you'll see it says A, Organization and Communication of Ideas, 12 hours. Underneath you have 1 English composition, 6 hours, 2 foreign language, 3 hours, and 3 public speaking, 3 hours. Some people see this first time, get very scared, and think 24 hours required in section A. That's not true. What it is section A is 12 hours. It's broken down. This is 6, this is 3, and this is 3 right here. So, English composition, 100 and 300, make up your first 6 hours. If you refer back to this sheet, you'll see under A, English 100 and 300, then foreign language. Now, they have changed requirements of foreign language here at WKU. If you'll read this box right below foreign language, students who began their college careers as degree-seeking students in the 2004 summer term and thereafter are required to take the second semester level or higher foreign language course. In layman's terms, if you're taking Spanish 101, it's not good enough. You need to take Spanish 102. Now, that also means if you don't have enough background in Spanish 102, you have to take 3 additional hours by taking Spanish 101 and then 102. But 102 is the only thing that counts as far as your degree program goes. That's one change that has been made to here at WKU. The humanities section, you have 9 hours. Literature, 3. As you see, there's all these classes listed. You simply select one and put that in. In section 2, elective, 6 hours. You may take any 2 classes here. Now, let's keep in mind some things. Let's say you want to be a history major. Here is history 305 and 306. This is what I call double dipping. If it's possible, if you're a history major and you can take these classes to count on your history degree, that's something you want to do. You want to take as few classes as possible to get out with your degree. You want to be very effective in the classes you take. And there's no sense you taking 145 hours. The degree is now 126. Over here in section C, we have social behavior sciences. At least 3 fields must be represented. History 119 or 120 is required. Many folks come in here and try to take history 140, 141, which is U.S. That's to make sure you have something that that's not based here in the United States. The history is you have something in Western civilization. Okay. At least 3 fields must be represented. That means if you take History 119 and then you take History 120, 120 will not count as one of those 3 classes. You must take 3 different types of classes. So, history majors, you may have to take 119 and 120, but that second one will not count. Over here in D, natural science, math, 9 hours. At least 2 fields must be represented in science, and at least 1 course designated as a lab. So, under science, what you need to do is find yourself a class with a lab. If you don't have a lab, it does not count. Once again, go back to your undergraduate program, and you'll see here your math required, your sciences, and here's a lab. So you must cover all that. I know it seems very easy. Some people, this gets complicated. So just bear with me here. In Section E, World Cultures and American Diversity, 3 hours. There's all sorts of choices here. Once again, if you're a history major, you can use these history classes. Try to use these history classes to double up. English majors, there's several English classes here. Once you decide what your degree is going to be in, or you think you know, this is the best way to kind of test the waters. Go and take one of these classes in your Gen Ed. Therefore, if you don't want to go in that program, you got an idea now. By you taking a class that's not, taking a class that's in that field, and if you don't like it, you know, and you haven't wasted the class. And finally, in health and wellness, one of the things most people do end up having to take is Personal Health 100. Education people, you might want to check and make sure. I think there is a Health 100 required for all students seeking teacher certification in P5. So there you go. That's just a basic walkthrough. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You may go to AARC. They're always glad to help you. Or go see your advisor. But this is just a basic walkthrough. And if you're in my class, and even if you're not in my class, I suggest you fill this out. If you're in my class, it is required. But if you fill this out and you have trouble with it, at least you'll find out where you're having trouble. We can work from there. Thank you. Have a good day.